Alrighty, folks, just a real quick breakdown of what is Obamacare. Well, what is Obamacare? Obamacare is nothing more than the law of the land. Like it or not, I'm not here to get political, but just to explain some basic facts about Obamacare. Good or bad, it's here and it's the law. And basically, the law itself is called the Affordable Care Act. Okay, not Obamacare. Obamacare is just a misnomer. The actual law is called the Affordable Care Act, and what it stipulates is the fact that it is everyone's responsibility to have health coverage in the good old US of A. So what does that mean exactly? Well, it means that if you are under the age of 65 years old, you must have health insurance. Now, for the great majority of us, it's not going to really affect us because most of us have it through our work anyway. However, a great deal of us who are self-employed or that have work part-time rather, or worse yet are unemployed or poor, do not have that luxury and are still going to be having to have health insurance. Now, an important thing to note is that not any health insurance will do. Okay, not just any health insurance is going to be what is required. It has to be a qualified health plan. A qualified health plan is basically defined as a health plan that has 10 essential health benefits. And those benefits are ambulatory patient services, emergency services, hospitalization, maternity and newborn care, mental health services, prescription drugs, rehabilitative services, laboratory services, preventive and wellness care, and pediatric services as well. Now, without getting too political, you can see here that a lot of the stuff that you're going to have may not really be suited for you, but you have to have it anyway. The idea being that when we cover the cost or spread the cost over a large pool of people, the overall cost goes down, which still remains to be seen because healthcare still is expensive. Now, it's also important to note that if you do have health care through an employer or through an affordable health insurance provider, that you better make sure it is a health insurance plan that has these essential health benefits, because otherwise it is not going to be a qualified plan. And if you do not have a qualified plan, the big sticker shock or the big shocker is going to be the fact that you will have to pay a penalty to the IRS. And what they call it is your responsibility payment. And the IRS is going to be the ones that are going to be in charge of that. And what it is right now going into the future of 2015, it's going to be a tax penalty that consists of $335 per adult or $162.50 per child, or up to 2% of your gross income. Now they have a funky little formula to figure this out, which we're not going to get into right now, but just keep in mind that you will be paying a tax penalty if you do not have a qualified plan. So what to do next? Well, you can check us out at fasteasysignup.com, where we can answer some of your questions. You can also go to our website that allows you to find a healthcare plan and see what subsidies are available to you in your area, or you can just give us a call at 800-315-0867 if you have any questions. We'd sure like to sit down and talk to you about it because it is important. Like we said before, all politics aside, ladies and gentlemen, it's the law and you might as well comply with it, because otherwise we'll be paying the IRS a nice stiff penalty, and if you're like us, well, really don't see why we need to be paying the IRS any more than what we already pay them. So give us a call if you have any questions, and if not, please sign up somewhere and get yourself health coverage, because after all, health is wealth. Thanks again.